This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Let's keep it moving here, and let's talk about some other talent shifts going on. Jim Neidhart is returning under a new gimmick. Who? And the Gangstas in Paradise, Samu and Matthew, quit in a very short time. Body Donnas are going to be bringing in Jimmy Shoulders, who is a Northeast indie wrestler, dressed as a woman to be their new manager, Cloudy. And they're in discussions with Ron Simmons about coming in as well. Talk to us about Jim Neidhart and the whole Who gimmick. This feels like this is right out of the book of bad ideas. I think Vince Russo over the years has said that this was a Bruce Pritchard idea. Do you remember Who?
I remember it. I don't remember it in a fond way that, well, that was one of the coolest moments we've ever done. I don't know who came up with the idea. Could have been Bruce, but it didn't matter. If it had worked and if it got over big, it would have been somebody else getting the credit. If it didn't work, then Bruce is too close to the flames. It'll get burned a little bit. It's all happened to all of us. Sometimes every idea doesn't work well. And it's really, really easy to go back in time now, 25 years ago, and say, well, that wasn't a very good idea. But you don't know at the time. You don't know. And you know, the thing about it was that Vince is loyal to Neidhart, and he wanted to give him work. But that was just I thought the gimmick was a little weak, quite frankly. But in any event, Jimmy Neidhart got work. And I think that was really the bottom line of that whole situation.
What about the Body Donnas and this whole Cloudy concept? Obviously, we're doing a playoff Sunny, who is going to be one of the most downloaded women in all of the internet in 1996. So I get the idea of, hey, let's sort of have an antagonist, but it's going to be a dude dressed up like a lady, and we're going to call him Cloudy. What do you think the Cowboy thought of that creative? That's interesting, huh?
Okay, I was surprised Cowboy booked Adrian Street back in the day, and playing off the society's unfortunate issues with homophobia, because that's what that was. I remember Bill Dundee suggesting to Cowboy that Adrian beat Terry Taylor, who was pretty hot at the time in the Mid-South, by kissing him. And somehow or another, Cowboy went for it. And it was a shocking moment. But Taylor was so aghast that he got pinned before he could respond or react. The 1, 2, 3 went down, and Adrian became, I think, the television champion. I'm not sure. I think that's what it was. You never know what Cowboy is going to agree to. If he feels like it's going to fit, all those bookers are kind of feel guys anyway.
Right.
So I'm not a big fan of these parodies. You know, I remember, and it's not parodies. They're just trying to replace somebody. Where we tried every seemingly endless string of very talented African-American males to replace JYD. And we went through a list. Nobody checked the boxes until we finally realized we already had the guy, Butch Reed. People believed in him. And we wanted the African-American fan base to know they're represented by a guy that's the tough son of a bitch and will fight anybody, anytime, anywhere. But we had to go through the process of the Brickhouse Browns and George Wells and all these cats to see if we could find somebody. So I don't know. I'm not big on the rebrands, and I think that's where this thing Cloudy business kind of came about. It just was, come on, it's a little hokey, don't you think?
Yeah.
So a lot of creative things. Look, we're trying to figure out what's going to stick. And, it's easy. Well, that was never going to work. That's not going to work. Hey, I've been following the internet for 6 years. I knew that. I know wrestling. Well, you don't know if you're in that role. You're just trying to find something that's going to stick against the wall and sell tickets and garner TV ratings. That's what we were looking for. And we didn't know what was going to stick because the market continued to evolve and change. So that's kind of where we were there. I wasn't crazy about that idea personally, and it didn't last.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at savewithconrad.com.